Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is remove the negative cable because we're going to be touching live wires that was sparked. So the first thing you do is remove the negative cable off the battery. And then after that, we're going to jack the car up on the driver's side. And then right under the driver's side, we are going to see the starter. After we jack the car up, here we go. Starter's here. That's the starter. You have one bolt that is right there that you see. And right above that, there's another bolt. If you look at your new starter, you'll get a clue of where the bolt is. And then we have this reservoir that flows some type of coolant that's in your way also. So you're going to have to remove that. So we have that one screw, and then we have these 3 screws. These 3 screws are 13 millimeters. And the screw for the starters is 15. So that's all you're going to need. And that's the 3rd screw for that, whatever reservoir, that some type of coolant flow something. I don't know. But you get that out your way and you just remove it. That screw there, don't worry about that. It has nothing to do with nothing. You got 2 screws on the starter, the one on the bottom, and then the one on the top. You can line it up because you see this long little bolt here, right there. Your other screw is going to be right on the one that's on the top. So you use that top screw there. Right here where this arrow is, you'll use that to find your bolt. Now with a 15 millimeter socket and an extension, you're gonna put your you're gonna fill up here with your extension, and you'll find the bolt. And once you find the bolt, it's easy peasy. Take it off from there. And once you take that off from there, you're all good. Now there's a ground wire that's connected to the alternator that might get in your way, and that's right there. And that's also a 15 millimeter. So you might have to remove that ground to get your work done. Now after that's all off, you have 2 plugs. Well, you have a plug and a bolt, a nut. And that plug there is on the starter. You can take it off after your starter is out or while it's on. And to take that off, it only goes in and out one way. You lift up that latch with your finger, you push up, and you pull back on the plug. And then after that, you'll see up there, that's a 13 millimeter bolt. You take that off, and you're going to have to remove that, the upper one, that one there. And you're going to have to remove the wire from off of the starter. And then after that, you just do everything in reverse. Now, when I did this starter, I was called to do the starter. I replaced the starter didn't work. And so I knew it was a battery problem and a starter problem because of the way it was sounding. And I started to do some diagnosing. And I come to the realization that he told me someone changed his battery. And so I went up to the battery. And when I got up to the battery, I noticed that up here, under this little positive case, there's a wire, a starter wire that goes onto the positive cable and runs down to the starter. That was left on loose. So I did the starter replacement just to have to take this off and then do this and open that up and then tighten that starter bolt. Once I tightened that, the car started right up. So check that first. Before you go replacing the starter, just make sure you check the nuts and bolts that is up there on the positive side, because that may be your problem and it may save you a bunch of money. But if you need to replace your starter, the DIY steps, plain and simple and clear, is there for you. If this video was useful to you in any way, please like the video and also subscribe to the channel. Peace. I know when I look at a video, I like it plain and simple and direct. So that's what I try to do for you. Peace.